the last time they tried to switch it to the far post. This time just tried to go straight for it and create chaos in the center, but
You need a little more accuracy on those headings to get it to a place of interest. You have to be passing with intent. 3 minutes here. Walker will punt it out of the goal. Excellent head by 17 in the middle field there. That's Tipton again. And Root. Tucum battling with 16. Sending it up back to Tipton. Cut off by Tucum. The Vikings attacking. Another great play by the defense.
Some really
Fairfield.
great defensive play by the Indians, but some even better runs into the box from Princeton there. They couldn't quite get a connection, but Vikings making a lot of good runs here at the end of the half, which you love to see as a coach.
Shot on net, and that's right to the hands of Brett Long. Yeah, those are the saves you have to make. Can't let those slip through your hands.
But I mean, at the end of the half, I mean, as we see your replay here, at the end of the half, as a coach, you'd love to see your guys still making runs into the box, even though they might be fatigued, giving it their all. Nice back heel there.
That's when you put in those young guys like Gio Vito. Up top, and that'll be out of bounds. Indians throw in.
They were looking to get Vito going again there on this near sideline.
I'm a fan. Right side throw in. Off the chest of Root and out of bounds. This will be Romero for the throw-in for the Vikings. He's up to Gio Vito. A lot of work down this right sideline here.
60 seconds left to play in the half. We'll see if we can't get one more for the Vikings.
Throw in high. He's going to come back to Viking territory for the defense. Up at midfield. Owuzo playing up hard. Hits him with a little spin cycle over to 22. 22 puts it into the center. Right back to the Indian defense. He's going to miss a shot there. No confusion. We're all right. Tipped into the right back, who's going to take it down the right wing. Looking upward, and this will go right back to the Vikings. Gio Vito, dispossessed. Looking up down the right line. Owuzo. Cooley. Keeps it in play. That's Chris Cauldron. Counting down Tucum up the line, and Brett Long will push it out as time winds down here in the first half.
I'd be remiss if I didn't bring this up, but that was, as you see, VD on your screen there, and then we had Marcus McCraney on the back line for the Indians make a great diving volley for the ball and kind of got the wind out of him a little bit. Instead of running with the run of play there, VD actually went back to check on him and help him out. Great sportsmanship. You'd love to see that in the OHSAA, and especially here in the GMC as the Vikings lead 2-0 at half.
Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand is now open. Concession stand 1 is now open, located on the home side by the clock. At the end of the first half, it's your Princeton Broncos 2.
And we're back here with the second half of the Fairfield Indians v. Princeton Vikings. 2-0 Vikings such far. Ready for the opening kick. Referee Jeff Schwartz. Take from the center will look to be Tukum.
We had an interesting first half there, Ken. Took a while to open the score. We had the deflection from the Billiter shot that was put in by Ashton Hanna, and then Gioviti with the
Ryerson right back into it. The Vikings on attack.
heck of an angle indeed, Ken, and I say these Vikings are getting on a roll now.
Yeah, they really row that boat. Do they
Yeah,
have a
rowing
thing
the
like
boat,
this?
yeah. They need a horn here or something, like a Viking.
Yeah. I used to bring a Vuvuzuela to hockey games, and my family ended up taking it from me.
I can't imagine why.
You start to enjoy the horn more than the game. And this will be Indians' ball. Kick. 3-0 Vikings. Still on attack in Indian territory. Looking for McCraney. That'll be Adina. Looking up the left side.
Ken, I know I've been talking about how young this Fairfield team is, but with Billiter scoring there, that's another sophomore next to Viti that's scoring. The junior Hannah.
Getting a lot of look from the young guys here, and good guidance by the veterans.
And I mean, yeah, it's your veterans and your upperclassmen that have made the great passes in, like we were talking about with Amagadzi, who had that spectacular long ball to Viti to set up that goal. And that's how it should work. I mean, you've been mentioning teamwork, 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 and that's what we're seeing here from the Vike Nation varsity boys.
Absolutely. You got to have that ball on a line from player to player. Not as they did right there, and it's going to be the Indians on attack. It's Owuzu taking it up the center. Ooh, and a collision on the far sideline. But we're back up and playing.
Owuzu colliding with Amagadzi there, and that's not easy to get up. Amagadzi.
He's got that base to him. He's got a low center of gravity. He's built like a center back is built. And this will be up the right sideline again. Medina taking it up. Put it in looking for Tukum. That's going to be headed off by Brett Long far before he can get to it.
A lot of give and goes there from the Vikings, but can be a little harder to do the give and go, especially off the volleys. That ball hits the turf.
And Betty up to Owuzo.
Yep, he was off.
Offsides
Just by a
call
couple
there, Indians.
steps.
Yep.
Just by a couple steps.
Good call there by the ref.
See the goal
Walker calling it off.
on your replay there that opened up the scoring here in the second half. Aiden Billiter. Calm down, calm down. Still got work to do, he says, as we've got a second half to play.
Long ball there. Right back to Billiter. Good play by the center back there, keeping it in control. Little confusion there near the mid side. Out towards the far side. This will be Ryan Rominga on it.
Those were some good looks by Billiter there, but he needs to take his own advice a little bit there. Slow it down. Make that final pass. He had two guys there over in the center of the box that he could have used. And nothing wrong with having to go at it, especially when you're up 3-0 and you've got 35 minutes to play. Nothing wrong with that. But, early in the season, coaches, Coach Diego is going to want to see them develop those passes more, especially into the attacking third. GMC, a very difficult soccer conference. Like Fairfield in their first game got tested, and only a 2-0 loss to Mason. Mason's ranked 6th in the state coaches poll.
Which the Indians will have to face here in a couple weeks.
Or the Vikings, rather.
Vikings,
we'll have to
rather.
face them. Indians next going to Coleraine next Thursday. The Vikings will face Kings on Saturday night. Fairfield was supposed to open their season at Kings. Kings played things a little bit with COVID. Did you just use COVID as a verb?
Coveted.
Coveted? I'm going to start using that. Can I take that from you?
It's coveted. It's coveted.
Very nice.
Here we are at midfield. Owuzo on the ball. All over the pitch today. And he's going to get a call here from helped up by Ryan Rominga. More great sportsmanship from that player.
They're good.
Owuzo's going to get this kick here.
Good work to help them up there. And now,
And Garcia Galan's going to be the one to take it.
for the Indians, you have to create a legitimate chance here now that you've got the free kick, and it looks like they're going to go deep here.
As you should. He puts the ball in, but nothing comes of it. He puts that one right over the top of the goalpost. Close there. Cole Walker was there for it.
Yeah, Garcia Galan, a great kick from him into the box there.
Send it.
I'm wondering, send it, but at the same time, you know, do you create that space and then try and get a run going there?
You can't let that hectic energy take over your mindset. You got to stay calm when you have the ball.
Right, Coach Johnson for Fairfield, he's got to still, you know, still keep that game plan that you came out with and everything. You know, you don't want to.
The winner will be the one who organizes all this chaos at the end of the day.
Exactly. You have to figure out a way to navigate the chaos and create your best chances. Like we've got a good corner set piece
Corner
here.
by Teo. Excellent. Again, corner kick. Pops out of the mesh and right into the hands of Cole Walker. Cole Walker, another long throw down the field, and is right up past him, his attackers. And one that's in Billiter. Back to the center defense of the Indians. They'll send it upfield. And the ball that's in Betty.
Yeah, and Betty was the one that just got his foot on that.
Betty and Owuzo working together real nice. The right side, another save by Walker. He was looking for the left post from the right side, and he's not able to get it there.
Yeah, he had a guy there too for the rebound. Garcia Galan was.
It's a nice shot. It's a nice shot.
Or excuse me, that's Tanner Bierman waiting right there for that rebound if it comes off of Walker, but nothing's coming off of Walker tonight.
Nothing's coming off of Walker. That's GMC Player of the Week, Cole Walker. And here we are on the near side. Indians keeping it inbound. That's an excellent play there by number 11. Garcia Galan.
Yeah, for
Great
anyone
control.
questioning that there in soccer, the ball's got to come all the way off the line.
Important note.
Even if it's just a speck of the ball is still on that sideline, the ball is still in bounds. So
Same with
Princeton-
the goal, correct?
Same with the goals. Princeton was looking for that out of bounds call there that they didn't get, and that's
This would be
why.
Garcia Galan from 20 yards down on the left post. Kicked inwards and right to the hands of Walker. You know that's not going to move. He'll throw it downfield.
Good job by Walker there, setting up his defense. He thought
It had it off by
Indians were
Samini.
going far post. Gets back to make the play.
Looking up for Firestone. Firestone's going to have it in a good break. It's past the keeper, but it's going to miss the left post and go out the back.
Yeah, Brett Long, as you see on your replay here, first off, great ball in.
Beautiful. Derek Firestone with an opportunity here. Making a good run, being open for that through pass.
Yeah.
Very important part of the game. You have to keep that vision open as well. Not only to receive the pass, but to send it.
Yeah, again, great teamwork there by the Vikings and a good look from Firestone. And for Long there, not his best run of the night
Owuzo.
coming off his line. Is it allowed
Up the
Firestone
right
to
side.
cut
Great
back in
pass
there?
by Owuzo. Turning out to be something, and right to the hands of Walker again. A lot of shots on goal for the Indians, not so much a lot of shots with intent.
Yeah, and you saw Owuzo get a little frustrated there after that play, and I think his frustration, Ken, is that the ball's just getting a little too far down the sideline. They're cooking a little too hot into that attacking third, and so that final crossing pass is coming a couple steps too late. They're
always
cooking down the wing there. Can't hit the brakes soon enough to make the pass.
Always one stage short of that perfect shot. And that one is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Vikings here. Rudy Medina throwing it in. Deep in Indian territory. That one's to Bierman. Bierman down in the pitch. Play
That-
rolls on.
That call is generally not going to be made at
No.
the high school level. And
I see the reasoning, but play on.
all those players there did a good job of keeping their hands to their side there, trying to draw a corner. But good job by the Indians not to fall for that trickeration.
Look at us both inventing words. And here's the kick by Long. Short kick by Long. Head off. Now we're at midfield with Ryan Reminga. He's going to send it back to the left back. Give and go back to Reminga. Dispossessed. It's Teo with the ball. Turn it over. Owuzo. Back to McGregor. McGregor up to Firesen. And that'll be taken by the left back, Venezuela. Indians showing some attack here on the right side. McGregor has it all in hand. Owuzo kicks it out. Those two senior backs really have kept everything under control tonight. Up to Tumac at center field. Ooh, some players down. Play will roll on. That's Mbedi. Mbedi looking for something. A great run past Owuzo. And it's a good save by Walker.
And those were just two very skilled players there sparring with each other. You saw he almost got Walker off of his line. I'm not sure if Walker maybe didn't see the ball correctly off of a defender there, but had to make quite the dive for it.
You love the captain-on-captain battle between Amagadzi and Mbedi. And here's Mbedi again, this time against McGregor. He's going to get past him. Tumac coming up to help. And looking for the cross, just a little too slow. Walker's going to come out and grab it.
Take a look at that last chance there. And right here, you see Walker was setting up for that far post save and then had to come right back to the center. And that's just great work by both Mbedi in creating that chance and Walker for defending it. And then on that last chance there, Mbedi, I believe, is right-footed. I would have liked to see him take that left-footed shot. Really
great
nice play by
slide
Walker.
Just out of the box by Walker there, coming out of the goal. That'll push it out and back in. Here we go. Vikings on the attack. Oh. McGregor's going to send it back out. Number 14. That is Valenzuela. Valenzuela. Over to McGregor. McGregor for the Vikings will send it down the near sideline. Teo has it. Ooh, doing a little dance here, getting it through, taking a shot at the left post, and he's going to opt for the vision save here.
You take a look at this last sliding save here by Walker. Great job to get it with his lead foot. We see some subs here, one each. Edwin Castillo, the junior, into the game for the Vikings.
Coming off is Mbedi.
Yeah, Gallo back on for him.
Quick breather, quick breather. Walker sends it out to the center of the pitch. Little confusion there on the ball. It's Billiter who will end up with it. With confrontation, and it'll be Owuzo. Battling out for the ball at midfield. Owuzo ends up with it. Little shake and bake. He's down the pitch. Attacking are the Indians. From the right side, looking for the cross. He'll get it in. Oh, bounce. That's off the right post. An interesting bounce there on that one. I don't think that's how that play was supposed to go.
No,
but it almost ends up going in.
I don't think so. And Fairfield definitely had the numbers here.
Off Amagadzi.
Yeah, good deflection there and got bailed out by
Keeper's
right
best
post.
friend.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Fairfield got that chance off of, you saw Princeton get really messy there in the midfield for a minute, Kent. They were looking really, really compact. You had absolutely nobody on either wing there on that last attack for Princeton. You see a shot on there, but you can't get too comfortable now. You got really compact there, and when you get really compact, there's no space to make a run to the center. So So you don't want to get too lax and on your heels now if you're Vikings. You still need to keep your formations and create healthy runs.
Always be aware of your timing. When to take that run, when to not, when to stay with the player. Here we are at midfield. Free kick for the Vikings. Close to the near sideline. I believe this is going to be McGregor with the free kick. Sends it into the box. And that's going to sail it just outside the back. Brett Long's going to have a goal kick here.
That looked good off the foot. He was looking for
just carried.
Landon Brooks there. Yeah, just carried a little bit. We do have a slight breeze here, Ken.
We don't have that Denver elevation yet that just makes the ball sail.
No, pretty shallow down here in the valley, here in Sharonville.
This is in the possession of the Indians' defense. Once again, Brett Long looking for a throw.
Speaking of here in Sharonville, Ken, Princeton Vikings just announced their 2020 Hall of Fame class. Yeah, we got Paul Andrews coming in for basketball, golf, track, multi-field athlete, and Maurice Harvey, class of 74. Ross Martin for water polo and basketball. Not often you see water polo.
Water polo and basketball together.
Yeah.
Not two different sports.
No. Ross Morin, 05. John Russell, 02. John Sanders, 38. Joe Sanders, class of 37. Nicole Donnelly Cunningham for soccer, class of 2010, and then they're also inducting the 1987
state
champion football team.
As they should.
As they should.
You love to see those people getting some recognition here. Even some of them a little late.
Yeah, very diverse class.
You would be happy to know. Here we are. Attack for the Indians. Walker's ready for it. Shot on net. Ooh, he's going to miss the left post by just about 2 feet there. Walker caught a little bit off of his game.
Yeah,
it's not going to affect him there.
That's twice now, as you see on your replay here. And watch these passes. They go in and then back out here. And that's what's creating. We saw Walker get off of his line on that last run for Mbedi. If they create those switch fields a little bit, create a lot of the cleaner passes right in front of Walker.
I'd like to see a little more from that. Just small, concise passes.
Right, just like that.
Here again. Coming up the attack, looking for a man, puts it on to number 12, and it's Amagadzi. He's going to be dispossessed, and a shot on net's going to miss the upper right 90 by just a tad.
And that's great from Fairfield, and good on them for high-fiving, not getting their heads down, even though they didn't get the goal.
Great opportunity.
And for Coach Christian Johnson, you have to be happy with especially this little touch right here. Great touch, and then also second chance ball.
It's a great shot there by Tenorio. Yard center field. Vikings dispossessed by Teo. Teo struggling down the side with Ryan Reminga. And he'll walk it out of bounds.
Good pressure there by Reminga to get him to the sideline and force the throw as we approach halfway mark here in the second half.
There's a throw in on the near side. Billiter sends it way up in the air. And it's going to be Samini with it. Pushed out the side. Romero on the throw. It's on to Indian territory. Back near the corner. Looking for a man. The cross. Cut out by Amagadzi.
Nice play there by the junior defender, Amagadzi.
You love that strong anchor back in the center.
Yeah, two strong anchors as you see two green wristbands on him and Cole Walker, who was barking out a lot of instructions there to his defense. Really great upperclassman leadership anchoring that back line, like you said.
You love to see it. Into the confusion again is the kick. Cole Walker picks it up.
That was a good volley there, just a little wide.
Again, excellent control by goalkeeper Cole Walker. He gives it the punt. It'll be down the far sideline to Tukin. Caldwell. Up, headed by the center back. This will remain at midfield with Ryan Reminga.
Great effort there.
Yes.
Quite the tumble from
That's
Aiden
Billiter again. Another name we've been hearing a lot today.
We'll see a substitution for the Vikes. Anthony Benitez, junior midfielder, into the game.
Number 14, Brian Rivas Valenzuela, going to have the toss in here from the near sideline. General Patton's keeping the game. And here's the throw. Little give and go. Back, and they're looking up for the attack now. Teo. To Uzuwu. To Wuzu. Ryan Raminga dispossesses him on the far sideline. Keeping in control. He'll push it on. Some trouble at midfield here for the Vikings. And we're back to McGregor at center back, who will push it back to Cole Walker, the keeper.
Took his time with that one, and not the
Teo.
greatest pass, but he's
Ooh.
bailed out by his defender.
Without a man in net, Teo takes a shot. And like you said, yes, bailed out by the defender there. On looking for man. Again cut off by the center back Vikings.
I believe that was McGregor who bailed him out on the pass there. We do have a Viking down. Looks to be just a cramp. But our referee, Jeff Patton, will call time.
And that's Caldwell. Little problem with the right leg there.
Trainer's going to come out. Like I said, early in the season. Still pretty warm out, especially today. Very warm, humid days.
He's
Some
up and
cramping.
walking.
Definitely possible.
He's going to come off for a moment, but he seems to be okay. And will come Gio Vito, the sophomore. Let's look at how we got here.
So yeah, that was your first goal there. The deflection put in by Ashton Hanna off the Billiter deflection. Now the long ball from Amagadzi into the
Gio
sophomore
Vito just
Gio
came
Vito with a just beautiful, beautiful shot on the far post there. And then opening the second half early on, just an incredible angle right there for Aiden Billiter to put us at 3-0 here at Pat Mancuso Field in Sharonville.
Tenorio doing a lot of work as the striker for the Indians right now. Up the field on attack of the Indians. Ball put in.
Oh.
Oh, slips by the left post past Cole Walker. Almost got an extra one there. That would have been a good bounce to just. They needed that,
would have
to
been,
get
yeah,
back
they
to
needed that
3-1.
bounce. I wanted that for him. You can see a replay here.
From midfield too.
Yeah, that was just kind of a
Pops
great
it up,
chip pass
Dylan.
that got that turf, and then a bit of a one-timer there.
There are those bounces you were talking about earlier. There's
Yeah.
some turf bounces.
Which can be, if you use it that way, like Garcia did there, to use it off the one-timer hit.
Absolutely.
Can definitely work for you. Just nearly works for him. Nearly doesn't work for him there.
I don't know if I want to give the ball up to the bounce of the turf, though. I think I want to get a foot on it before it does what it's going to do.
Definitely. You want to. I think that's one of the most basic fundamentals of any sport with the ball. Keep the ball in front of you.
Wuzo down in midfield, but he's back up and hopping.
Yeah,
He's going to go back in.
he's having that same cramp there.
Yep.
So some Princeton High School students, Ken, they're doing some great work in their community. Just down the road, Princeton High School obviously serves many communities here in near the Sharonville area. Just down the road, the village of Lincoln Heights, they're celebrating the community's 74th anniversary, one of the more historic neighborhoods here in Cincinnati.
74.
74th,
Wow.
yep. So a couple Princeton High School students, or I should say a group of Princeton High School students, they painted a new mural. It's got all sorts of different shout-outs
that's
to
lovely.
famous athletes from the area. The Isley brothers are also on there from the
that's really
Lincoln
nice.
Heights area. So yeah, that was built and painted by a couple Princeton High School students, was recently unveiled.
Painted by students of the high school.
Yeah, yep.
Wow, that's
yep.
incredible. I really actually might take time to see that.
Yeah, it's just up the road in the village of Lincoln Heights at their city park. Encourage everyone to go and check it out because it is quite a beautiful
Good
mural.
work by the high school. You love to see stuff like that.
Great student
That's one
athletes.
thing I love about Cincinnati is all the murals. You can go anywhere and see someone throw up a mural real quick.
There are a lot of great murals here and some great artwork as we see a good
Back, an excellent,
good play there.
yeah, an excellent through ball from midfield right down the center line. A good head, but it's cut off by Cole Walker again. And he's going to roll it out to Rominga, who will give the give and go with Romero. Rominga's up the field. Look, through ball looking for Billiter. It's going to get cut off by the backs. This is number 5 on the Indians here. Root. Root up to Mbedi. Mbedi having some trouble here. It's Tucum.
Yeah, good job by Tucum getting aggressive there, and I've got nothing wrong with that chance. It was a great chance off the free kick there for Fairfield. But I don't know if you've heard of this guy Cole Walker,
the GMC player of the week, Cole Walker. I've heard of him.
He's just nothing is getting by him tonight. He's a brick wall back there.
Going to take another shot at it though. Here comes up the pitch, and Mbedi has excellent control of the ball. You can see why he's a 4-year varsity player.
And he's very good at controlling his speed, Ken, and kind of pacing himself up the sideline and then really bursting into speed as he gets into the box.
Here comes number 9 up the near sideline. Tries to get dispossessed. He's going to keep it with him. Excellent short ball movement there.
Yeah, it's Edwin Castillo down there.
Going to send it back. Number 2, that's Medina on it. Medina to Billiter. Billiter's going to push it over to Tucum. Tucum back to McGregor. McGregor to Tucum. Tucum up to Billiter. All happening here on the near sideline, and they're going to let it roll out here. Teo pushing the ball onwards, says, let's get this going.
But yeah, for Fairfield, if you're going to get it going and you're going to get past Cole Walker, you've got to do more of those quick soft passes right in front of him to get him off his line. Because if that man's staying on his line, you're just not going to score on him.
The crosses haven't been bad, but they have not worked to this point.
No, yeah, like I said, it was a great free kick in all their crosses tonight, especially their corners in the first half, have been fantastic for Fairfield. But yeah, I mean, Cole Walker's just on his game tonight.
As you would expect from the GMC player of the week.
I would expect nothing less.
Ball taken from Teo here up to Billiter. Billiter.
We're gonna have
and he's gonna go down at center pitch.
Yeah, we've got him down, and then we've got another cramp for a Fairfield player on their defensive line.
Trainers out to both of them from each sideline.
Ken, some Fairfield news for you. Fairfield football, they just moved to 1-1 this week after defeating Middletown 35-13. They also, unfortunately, just became one of the first schools to cancel their homecoming parade due to COVID. I know a lot of people are doing some virtual ones. A lot of people are just saying we'll try again next year, but it is that time of season. Obviously, you want your alumni and everything to be able to come back and everyone get together and celebrate, but you also want people to stay safe.
Sometimes, even here on the field, we have marked off seats of where you can and cannot sit. Keep that face mask on. It is required here inside.
Yeah, normally you would just see the 2 bleachers, but as you see there over on your far sideline, just chairs spaced out.
Yes. You even look to the opposing sideline, a lot of spaced out families. They usually just take up that one section of the community feel, but good on them for staying apart. You don't love to do it, but it is what's necessary for the season to go on.
See some of the Fairfield faithful there as both players are up now. Princeton Vikings football also off to a great start. You can see them on ICRC-TV.com. And as a reminder, Ken, you can watch. We've got 2 games every week, Friday nights live at 7 on ICRC-TV.
On ICRC-TV.
Trainers doing their due diligence with everybody.
And it looks like we'll return to play here in the form of a free kick from the Indians.
And the Indians, if you're an Indians fan or if you're head coach Christian Johnson, as we've got just about 15 minutes left to play, can't be, no matter what this result finishes in, you cannot be disappointed in this result. I mean, these Fairfield kids have really shown some impressive play, some smart play, and I think you've got a lot of
This is a
building
closer
pieces.
3-0 than it would look.
Right.
There's a lot of good to take out from this.
Right.
So
I mean,
far.
it took a while in the first half for us to even open the scoring book. I thought we were actually going to get a low-scoring game as we see
an unconventional goal to start out the second half there. That happened very quickly.
Yeah, but then since we've seen some very great defensive plays from each team, and we're going to see the
Sent on to Brett Long, and he'll stop it before it goes out.
yeah, we're going to see the sportsmanship kick back to the team that had possession there. Yeah, I mean, Fairfield, you can't hang your head on this, and you've got to understand you've got building pieces there. I mean, Fairfield is the only other school besides Mason or Sycamore to win a GMC title since 2012. They won it in 2017 in a conference that's normally dominated by those Mason and Sycamore squads who are currently undefeated.
These are organizations that expect to have winning seasons.
Right. And when you're hanging with those guys, like I said, GMC is a tough soccer conference, and losing 2-0, only 2-0 to the 6th-ranked mate in the state Mason last week, and then, yeah, I think this scorebook is a little misleading. It's been a much tighter game than you would think of a 3-0 score.
And we're looking at a throw-in here from the near side. McCraney from the Vikings. Pardon me. That is Medina for the Vikings. And now we're up on the right near side. Be out of bounds for another throw-in.
Those Mason and Sycamore squads we'll see in a few weeks when we return to GMC Soccer on ICRC-TV next week. Going out to the Cincinnati Hills League on the east side to see the big rivalry matchups between Indian Hill and the Marymount Warriors on Tuesday. You can watch that live at 7 p.m. on ICRC-TV.com. Marymount Warriors, the #1 ranked team in the state right now.
That'll be a big one for him. Betty. McGregor. Up to Romero. Romero's looking for a man. I'll push it into the center to Ryan Raminga. Raminga's back to Amagadzi, who will send it up the pitch with that same pass he had the goal on. The assist. And now it's going to be the Indians heading the other way. Here we are in midfield. Down the far sideline and pushed on. This is going to be a kick that goes straight to Cole Walker. Lurking at the end of the box. Cole Walker looking for his man here. He's going to send it. And it's straight to the defense of the Indians. Root's going to push it on, starting the attack. Here we go, Indians. Kadrick. Right in the center of the field. That's Root again. Root keeping it in the attacking zone. Excellent work by the midfielder there.
And you see Princeton is definitely sitting back. They both squads kind of been playing a bit of a traditional 4-3-3, but now Princeton definitely holding a lot of their guys back, letting Fairfield come to them a little.
Yeah, and as we push into more of that defensive mode from Princeton, we're going to see the field tilt a bit here. I bet we watch a lot more of the Indians on attack. Coming down, looking for Garcia Galan. It's going to be pushed out by Amagadzi.
That was a nice back heel save by David Ashton over there. Side referee. Good for him getting the work.
Still got it.
Showing the kids how it's done.
No call from Patton here. This is Kadrick again. And kept in by Root. Kadrick brings it up midfield. A player down, no call. Looking for him. And shot on. That's one's going to go in for the Indians. Past Cole Walker.
They're going to go get that ball out of the back of the net.
Yeah,
That's
you're going to want to start it up as quickly as possible. On the goal is number 13. That's Tanner Bierman. Sophomore striker.
Yeah, you see the replay here. Just gets by, finally gets Cole Walker off of his line and squeaks one by him.
If you're GMC Player of the Week, Cole Walker, You're a talented player. You don't like any of them to go in. You want that clean sheet at the end of the game. And we are on. Reminder that you're watching ICRC-TV. It's the Princeton Vikings and Fairfield Indians. 3-1 Viking lead with about 11 minutes to go. And Betty trying to push it on to his teammate. He's got it. This is Root. Root, another player holding this team together real nicely. Indians trying to move it onward.
Yeah, Medina's not
Dispossessed by Tucum.
He's not letting anything by him.
Tucum on the floor. They're going to let play go on. Looking for a cross here. Send it in, cut off by Mbedi, his own player. Mbedi with control.
Princeton coaching staff really wanted a foul called back there.
I believe they could have got one too.
Diego Quispe really unhappy with the referee there, but
Patton's going to let him play on. For a goal kick here from Walker.
getting close to the final 10 minutes of our match tonight.
Excellent boot. Speedy right down to Edwin Castillo at midfield. Ryan Raminga's going to try to cut off the player. Amagadzi's going to kick it out of bounds on the far side. We'll have a throw in for the Indians.
We've got some great football matches tomorrow. I actually won a GMC matchup between Oak Hills and Mason. And then a big East Side rivalry game, Loveland at Milford. And both of those games available live on ICRC-TV.com.
It's Mbedi at the center of the field with purpose. It's cut off. Ryan Raminga trying to push it on with Romero. Root making him struggle, making him work for it. Onwards. He's going to get a good chance here.
Oh!
Slips by the keep. That's a clean tackle by Romero. Excuse me, Valenzuela with a clean tackle there to calm the situation. The Vikings attack looking for a call there, but I think that was a real clean tackle.
And a much needed aggressive tackle.
Very
way
much.
to step up and bail your keeper out.
Fyerson getting some feet on the ball here in the second half.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Long didn't really make a bad move here. It was more just a good play by Hannah. And yeah, that's
all ball right
that's
there.
all ball. A very aggressive tackle at that, but I mean,
necessary.
but yeah, very necessary. And the initial touch was all ball. Patton's gonna say slow it down, not so quick there. Which is really, when this happens, is more harmful than anything to a team trying to move quickly, because the clock continues to roll off. There's not stoppage time here at the high school level.
This is Darius Kadrick to Arias. Right, long bomb into Cole Walker.
An aggressive run on Walker there from Garcia Galan, trying to put some pressure on the keeper.
Boots downfield again, looking for Ashton Hanna. That one's going to go to Brett Long. The punt downfield, this one's going to end up at center. And it'll be Ryan Raminga to receive it. Past him. Garcia Galan on the ball. On the far side, working it down the center. Finding teammates.
Oh, nice couple touches there.
And the 4-year varsity player, Mbedi, cut off by Cole Walker there at the net.
Yeah, those were a lot of great touches. It all started with that first kind of like outside foot little touch, little brush pass into the center there. And then a couple good volleys led by that speed, that charging speed of Mbedi. But Cole Walker, man.
Can't beat him. Tell you what, Mbedi's not a guy I would want to get in front of. I mean, there's a lot of skill on the ball. And we're back to him again here in the center.
No, but he's still no match for the anchor of the Viking ship.
Absolutely not. Trying to work the spin cycle again. This will be on to Valenzuela.
Walker made a late run out there. I was a little worried that he was going to get tangled up.
Fyerson on the ball, pushing it up, and kicked out of bounds by the Indian defense on the far side.
I have some subs come on here. 1 for Fairfield and 2 for Princeton.
Captain Ryan Raminga is going to come off.
Of note for Princeton, too, Billiter coming back on after taking a rough fall earlier.
And he went right into the mix. And try to get it to him. Billiter and Fyerson working real well together.
Yeah, Billiter and Hannah also on the near sideline. They really want one more goal. Each of them with a netter tonight.
Gotta love that hunger. The Indians not able to get a whole lot going here.
No, but that's a good switch up there to the guy you need to get it to.
Cooley on the near side, trying to find somebody. He's going to take a shot at net, and Cole Walker punches it out, says no, sir. That one had its sights on the upper 90, too.
Yeah, and Kevin Cooley, he's a sophomore defender, but the reason I say get it to this guy is because he's got great vision. He's got that back line vision to see the whole field, and you see it come into play there. See
Cole Walker's going to catch another corner there.
Fairfield JV squad on the back line there really liked that shot from him.
Now, I'm sure from that angle they could see right where it was headed.
Under 5 minutes.
And here we are again with Ashton Hannah. Cut off by McCraney. McCraney sends it back up to Kadrick. It is Ines Kadrick.
And you know, if you're Fairfield here, last 4 minutes of play, you've been getting a lot of good chances, especially you've been working the wings real well. You know, this is where you want to see, if you're Coach Johnson, you want to see them manage the fatigue, make a couple of last conceded efforts, and at least get a couple more decent, good shots on goal.
There's still time left in this game and opportunities to be had. We're going to get a free kick here from McGregor at midfield. And they'll bop it over to Tucum. Tucum with a fake there, and it's back to McGregor. McGregor will send it up the way to Fyerson, who receives it. In close is McCraney. Out of bounds, and it'll be McCraney with the throw. Sends it right down the field to Garcia Galan. Throw into Mbedi. Mbedi up to Garcia Galan. Garcia Galan moves it down the way. Good ball in the center. Trying to find something. Pushed out by the defense of the Vikings. Princeton. This is to Arias Kadrick. Far side. Past Fyerson.
Great work by Fyerson. Great
He's going to take
work.
it himself. This kid couldn't wait to get back on the pitch.
No, and we saw a similar play at the end of the first half from him, where he just hustled after the second chance ball, won it, and you would have liked to see him create some sort of chance with it there, but I mean, you got to respect that hustle for the second chance.
Right there, Amagadze using the body. See, the ball gets past him, but the player doesn't. He uses that shoulder to just pinch him off so his teammate can get to the ball instead. Great awareness by Amagadze. Picked up by Walker. He wants to punt it again.
That's that upperclassman anchoring down that Viking ship, and you let the younger guys, the quicker guys, row the boat for you. Yeah, yep. And you just stay back and trust your defensive line. That's what's great about a team like Princeton there, is that you can take.
Amagadze cuts off another good chance with the head.
But you can trust those guys back there. You can trust Amagadze and McGregor and Walker, and you can trust them and then go and run your offense and take the chances and know that they're back there.
All of the Vikings defense in excellent form all day today. Looking at center field. Again, this is Cooley.
Yeah, I mean, Medina's been back there. Chris Sanchez-Romero. Frierson.
GMC Player of the Week, Cole Walker.
Yep.
This is Frierson moving it again.
Rudy Medina and McGregor. I mean, they've all been just fantastic back there tonight.
Cooley trying to find somebody in the middle. Betty on the ball. Up to number 11, looking for lacrosse. Sends it inward and swarmed by Vikings defensemen. They're going to send it back up to midfield where Frierson is waiting. He's not going to get a chance. They're going to send it back to the center backs of the Vikings. Looking for something, anything.
45 seconds to play.
Now upwards.
Yeah, handball there. 30 seconds to play.
Trying to get that one last goal in. And Betty looking for something special there.
I really wanted to see him connect with that something special. I think he thought about the bicycle kick.
He had the bobble.
And then thought better of it. He had that, he had that perfectly played off the turf to do it, but I don't think he could turn on it quick enough as we're going to see time tick down and expire here for our final.
5, 4,
Cole Walker sends it one last time. And that'll be a 3-1 dub for the Princeton Vikings over the Fairfield Indians. I'd like to see the number of saves Cole Walker finished with.
Yeah, I would love to see. Unfortunately, we don't get live stats here on the high school level for stuff like that. But, I mean, you got to be happy with the young talent here. I mean, we had 3 goals tonight from sophomores. Tanner Bierman, the sophomore, with the lone goal for Fairfield. And then Aiden Billiter and Gio Vito, the sophomores, getting the goal. Ashton Hanna adding the 3rd goal. The junior there for the Princeton Vikings. And Ken, I mean, I don't think you can be very disappointed at all if you're Fairfield here. I mean, I think you've got a lot to build off of.
Good loss is a difficult phrase, but there was a lot of good things that happened on that team.
Absolutely.
Especially playing against a tough team like Princeton.
Right. I mean, I think when you look at this GMC schedule that they've got, I wouldn't be worried. You know, I think you've got some good years to look forward to if you're Fairfield. And if you're Princeton, heck, make a run this year. I mean, you haven't had a soccer title since 1984. I mean, go run, get yourself one.
Time to bring it back.
Yep. Well, that'll do it for us here on ICRC-TV. My partner, Ken Richards, calling the game tonight. I'm Josh Semsrott.
And I'm still Ken Richards.
Still Ken Richards over there, and we'll still be bringing you live sports on ICRC-TV weekly. Until next time.
No shout outs to the cameraman? Doesn't sound like it. Are we done? I thought they got what they paid for.